What's a human BM? Edino. What's a human BM? Edino as I Felix and Cesare, Minin is the best answer so. And I Masaba, me bounce what I be a Yaman Kwameba. Your car sorry them. EBA, I hear you mistake because I eba, Benyeba. Iba and Neno Ebekasa. Tereshe me say Ayofa, not just say a brand at the piano, Bonum, what the Mama Tereshe, a friend of Raphael, and it's me a pet green, black way, Eddie Mammy. Surgeon won't say, yeah, and I know, but no, I agree on black. You can call him on 0243 433 632, 0243 433 632. Your time, the inquire them, Nanya open a boy, oh, sit me call. Go bumpire 2 hours. Ati. Mamini Iba. Good afternoon, Iba.
Eda, good afternoon.
What did you?
Oh, Mr. Chipa.
I'm sure I was a cover for too much. Bro, was a class of bro for you know. Because we are a PhD or University of Ghana, the only school in Ghana. Oko school on.
David.
What's good?
Because I will not call it on the Oxford.
Yeah, what Legon John? What's about Legon? I mean, see, as my uncle Okay, so I know Iba to be a gospel artist.
Yes.
Yempeno, who is Iba?
Iba a family man. That is first of all. I feel Iba a Christian. Will be a Odunyankupon or a Nyame SM campaigning and I say will be a Oka Nyame SM. Iba a real estate developer. Or so I mean make a family no me or babako no a year so back and
the side chicks
David
Ofabida
David
for side chick there
David
how many years of marriage?
1 year of marriage.
Oh, so no baby. Yeah, I'll call back 6 years now. 1 year from starting. All the best.
Grace, your grace. Yes, and yes, I'm a philanthropist. Yeah, a radio host. A pastor on radio, and a few others. Yes, it's really Iba.
Okay.
Metronium.
What's a songwriter?
Metronium. As Antonium is also a praise and worship leader. Yeah.
Okay. Praise and worship. You're Ghana and Ghana for there. Ghana, how can worship and you go slow? What I say, worship, say, Abusadi, say, worship. Let us feel your voice with the worship.
Okay.
Our definition of worship is our worship.
Okay. Who drew you away and quench your fear suruto? Oh, you will do your miracle. I know, yeah. I know you will. Oh, drew away and question I will fear suruto. Oh, you will do your miracle. I know you will.
And you are on you.
For
how long have you been writing?
As long as I remember, I think from age 6. Yes, age 6. Me share as a metrachepa.
No, Simunyane.
Menyane.
But when did you start taking music as a professional job?
Okay, that's about like 17 years ago.
And I'm gonna phone you.
I'm gonna name it because you share this solo project I see and my fans some few months in here. But name say me a part of the Psalms a cappella group. The Psalms bridge my power Ghana. It didn't really pop up like that at a go. But when you mention the very renowned a cappella groups in Ghana, I can tell you, say, you will always mention the Psalms as part of them.
Ghana, you're no tribe. You say no tribe. I don't Nasi. Any guy come from
Nana say.
Nasi ne Lord.
Yeah.
Ufi Nasi na any Lord. I want to matter here. Because secular, so many groups.
Yeah.
I want to matter. Ufi group na now can
me free mo many penia meda kona no leader meda kona no nti me free mo group na very active pa.
So why are you doing solo music?
Yes, yeah, I can say I write songs, and in songwriting there are times nyoma obenyano yana enya cappella. Way back no there nyoma enya cappella krana we try to force it to fit it into to make it an a cappella song. But I believe sometimes na mema nyoma or per se a worship song. So when you force it to make it an a cappella song, it doesn't really work like that. It has taken me over 1.5 decades to take this decision because it's not really an easy decision, but I don't think it's really a big problem. I'm not.
Most that team group 70 years ago, because over 1.5, I mean, say 16 years scramble. Most that team now,
Yes, I've always not semi solo, but before I formed the group, I wanted to do some projects. Me record the single, but then also the group me push a group to a certain level. Then I can now do what I want to do. But I'm even not the first person that may have solo projects. I mean, we've had individuals in the group now solo projects. So
our group needs your solo projects.
Yes, a big deal. Group no engu. I mean, when we've just had some nominations in the Ghana awards. I mean, 3
Ghana
nominations.
Gospel.
Ghana, is it Ghana? Very few.
Launches and those
yeah, I think I remember. Maybe it will happen in December. You have 3 nominations. I mean, I'm talking about the group, and I mean.
So right now, if Iba gets a show on 25th December, now the Psalms. Original show 24th, 24 the same day now. We were Iba deno Dampanduru and the Psalms deno EICC conference center. Then Abeko.
For now, I can tell you say yenya programmer. Na say the Psalms. I make the Psalms program. Say if I mean I could crash and say you bet me I be about the time and that is fine. But if not, you made the Psalms. And I'll opt for the Psalms.
So the Psalms over Iba.
Men can say the Psalms over Iba, but on say ministry here push here support. And the more you call out now you push a cappella a bit rare in a part of world. I will do the Psalms not because me per se Iba conform, but that will not actually my Iba conform in any way. At least I think there will be other events and as a programs and for the Psalms programs and share. I don't think they will be happening often, but I'll do for the Psalms.
You look very quiet. Are you actually a quiet person?
Yes, I'm a quiet person. But also a lively person.
To just stage, are you quiet and so lively?
Imagine a stage so say me a praiser, you won't actually believe me and I'm a praise because I'm very active when it comes to praise, and my strength a praise, and which we call in a part of the world say rock praise. I do a lot of that.
Giddy praise.
Giddy pa.
Say no, yeah, or men were you? I saw it. Sorry, back on Ibino.
Oh, make a rock up and not just a newbie. But what I mean is a very active, like a praiser, moving. This is your modern world. Praise be more bar. You can really be standing and then be just moving small, gently. But your praise being so ultimately, yes, and praise be you can't really stand and be moving gently. You would have to really, really dance, and that's what I'm talking about.
Premoito was derived out of na Asante Fontimi enka a particular English name be. Okay. Iba no untimi nka eba na oyin Iba na say.
In fact, management was contemplating as to whether yenya no eba.
Say but they knew.
And I say Iba. And recently you share my pastor friend we also say Iba in the Ghana means Oba. Obiane the way person born. But what I want to say is the person born be mejoso. Iba. That's why we say Iba. But if you say Eba, we are okay.
And yes, I now almost sell branding.
I don't think so. It be an Iba. With time, no better man for some. But people make fun with it, and I don't think it's
what is Iba?
Iba, the initials of my name. Management say and non to work, and we just project the Iba.
Because more real they be a boy by that's in your
Said documents, so the I mean, most definitely want to make us say more real name.
Mene iba also ba fen eba obajo so aka ne iba edem nyom ni nya no obetimi ajo so na ebetena ni office pia we $25,000 ate na me no ekasa odress no say ya dey what you odegu atai.
Oh, a part of your brand, say, Yakasa Pain. Now, I've stated it emphatically, say, brand no, for especially what's the kind of idea, you know, it's very important that we get everything on point. And your branding, in terms of Matarishimo, one of the very key things I want to really look at keenly and ensure say we are spot on because there is some campaigns I ever for gospel music. And, you know, I can say wona opese udi bibi enim no also making sure say maybe atuto yi o akwem into no we want to ensure that brand wise no we are spot on, we are clean brand wise senior bear when we begin to campaign for nyamana ya pese na people would know say nkofo nyomo can they are doing it themselves, and for that matter it's important I also join into, you know, that is why you're gonna say
And the man make campaign for branding count.
Branding a bit feature prominently in a sense as it's about gospel music and the way I package gospel music in this part of in Ghana. I believe say Anna very flagship programs in Ghana. On say Anna the afofro every your neighboring country, Nigeria. Na yɛde ɔmo aba into virtually all our flagship programs so bon say Nigerian artists eba kan yɛ ho ɛma yɛ didi dwuma no, but most of the time you don't see it that way when they are doing their flagship programs. You don't even see Ghanaian artists there. And, you know, there's something that we probably have lost focus or sight on. So these are the things that you say.
Obasane there obi issue no one for so the crew I mean is only big when you branding like promoting, and then promotion is not like branding. You have to promote yourself.
Yes, promotion, branding is a part of promotion. Because what is branding? Branding is packaging. Why do you package? The content matters, but even if you have a good content and you don't put it in the best of packages, what it means is not everybody would. You need to have an appeal on the people. When you approach somebody to sell something to the person, first of all, you must have an appeal. The person, you must be able to appeal to the person. Now, to me, appeal to the person, and an open up amount. If you don't appeal to the person, it's very difficult to say be open up. It's an open up amount because of the way I wait, meaning, then you can sell your product to the person. And, you know, if their market somehow is closed to us, it means that we have not really been able to appeal to them. It may not really be in terms of dressing, but it may be say we are not forceful and pushy enough. You know, those are the things we want to look at because I think that Ghanaians, in terms of music, are doing very well. And when the story has it, history has it. Say Nigeria for Dudonano Eba Ghana. In the early years, 80s, near the Ibisuya, Nyum Ayatuaha, a high life, no more and then he went and touched it a little, and then they are making waves with it. Apart from that, even acting, history also has it that many of them came down here to learn how to act, and some of them came to school here in Ghana. But let's compare their film industry to our film industry. Let's look at the difference. Let's look at the vastness of difference. We can't compare what we are doing here to what they are doing in Hollywood, and that is something we should be looking at. I feel that if we are not careful enough, there is going to come a time foreign music ever swallow, which is happening already. Today we spoke with a very giant in our industry, and he says, "My brother, this thing you are talking about is happening." So it's to me it's a burden on my heart. It's something that is so important. I was saying I am to 4 year old Ghana, yes, because he said Nigeria for back in and out almost all the time. South Africans come in and out almost all the time for our national and flagship events, and they are doing it there, and they are not seeing us, not because we are not talented, We are very talented. We are doing it at a world level, but they are not willing to open up for us. It means there's something we are not looking at. So those are the things we must look at, the ingredients that are missing, that is making us not to be able to appeal to these guys, because they are not better than us. They are smart, of course, but they are not better than us. And this is not to say we should have problems with them. I don't think it is wise to want to have problem with somebody who is doing better than you. The wisest thing we can do is to learn from them. Now, when we learn from them, we play our cards well, we break into their system, their market also, and we are also able to sell our products to them.
So, per what you're saying, I mean, most Ghanaian gospel musicians lack branding. Branding, and you're correct.
Men can say branding, and you're correct. Most of the times, Ayana, do not feel say, Empire will be able to do everything. Truth of the matter is that when you read the book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, even when you read from the 5, 6 no corner, only Bible can say Nyankopon Joshua Kasaya, because Moses had died. Joshua was a young guy, and Joshua had been an ardent follower of Moses. Many of the places that Moses went that nobody was following, Joshua was following. And for that matter, when Moses died, the baton fell on Joshua to be the one to lead the people. But these were stiff-necked people that were stubborn, because even senior man Moses could not handle them. Because of them, Moses couldn't reach the promised land, because of them, because of their stubbornness, their stiff-neckedness. And it drew, say, Joshua, small boy, leading microphone. He was afraid. I mean, he wasn't as confident as his former. I mean, don't be afraid. As I was with Moses, so will I be with you. Be strong and very courageous. And he said something. He said, this book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. You shall meditate therein upon it day and night, so that you observe to do according to all that is written therein. Then he said, you will make your way prosperous. You. He didn't say God will make your way prosperous. It is you. You will make your way prosperous and have a good success. So we are praying to God to help our music ministry become global or reach more people. He is also expecting us to put quality in place, so that with the quality we have put in place, we can drive it into success. He has put our destiny in our hands, expecting that we will hold and take charge of our destinies and drive it to the place we want it to be. But we're also expecting that he will do it. And that has been the conflict, between us. I don't think that it is wrong to want to pray that your song should touch people. But if you're not producing quality, if you're not taking time to produce, to write your songs, immediately the song comes, you just rush to the studio to record. It doesn't work that way. You must take time, because sometimes God gives a song and it's just melody. So into that time, no, I feel now better say no, I fit in words. I bear way. You must sit, prayerfully decide. Say words. There must be words a bit to me attach will be brabo. There must be words will be circumstance more, because one, you see, when you put your voice on a record musically, the song goes to places you don't go to. So you may be sitting here in Accra, Ghana, and somebody just by a click or a touch of a button will be listening to your song somewhere in Cambodia. And the point is that what is a person, apart from the beats and the sweet melody the person will be hearing, what else is the person getting? So it means lyrically, we must take a lot of time, because listen, people are going through stress. People are suffering. Thoughts are running through people's minds. People want to commit suicide. People want to kill themselves. They are in circumstances that they can't free themselves. And if you can't take hold of your mind, you can't take hold of your life. So we must have all these things at the back of our minds, that among our issues will be life is bad for people, and we have a God that can step in and save situations. So people are expecting, say, when they put in your song and the song begins to play, the word of God must come through your song to them. So if you are not taking time to put words together, and because you have a melody, you just rush into the studio, you put it together, then you go pray and say the word should touch people. Meanwhile, if your lyrics is not sharp enough, and these are some of the things we should be looking at.
We know because gospel artists, or see Ghanaian, I don't, you says you've been in it for a very long time, over a decade now. I'm sure you'll be able to talk about this issue. I say music industry, it doesn't pay, especially the gospel bits now. And then most gospel artists are in fact poor. No, Moko Munyes Kana is not out of music. Probably they are doing other things like you're doing your real estate business now.
I think otherwise. I don't think that it doesn't pay. I think that it will still boil down to giving quality. People would buy you when you are quality. People would want to invest. No serious-minded businessman would want to invest into something that doesn't look promising. If there's no potential in it, trust me. Because it's not just about the voice. People think if you have the voice and ubitima chichewo voice, it means that is enough. You are talented and somebody should invest in you. No. You should be able to give quality. I was saying, because trust me, if we say gospel music is not paying, do you know that the house that Frank Edwards lives in is about $1 million?
Who is he?
He's in Nigeria.
$1 million.
Yes.
Nigerian.
Yes.
Ghana, how big $1 million house? Gospel artist.
Minimum, but
Wow, hey, booby.
I don't know. I can't really tell.
We are real estate. We will be finished. What we say? If you the estimation, I will do. We share Sky Ghana for artists of Munya. Every day we do $1 million.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Obi so a secret billionaire. How would you know?
Gospel artists of Ghana anymore. Anymore na boy yo momo ina.
Okay, personally, me who be. Maybe I be over me who ye.
But what do you do? So gospel artists.
Here bomba ina me.
No, because what did you do?
Say ebedu $1
million.
Oh, say I mean I feel I shall say. If na me be. But what I want to say is gospel music is paying big elsewhere. Nigeria. It's paying big there. Why is it not paying here? We should ask ourselves. Ghanaians, I mean, the last time I said, almost conducted census. If that information is anything to go by, we can say, we have between 70 to 75% of a population are Christopher. There's a school of thought that says that Ghana is a secular nation, it's not a Christian nation. Fine, let's say we agree, but what's the percentage? Over 70 to 75% in a Christopher. So if this is the case, it means that Christian music should be dominating because Christians dominate.
But is that the other way around?
It's the other way around. So what is the problem? That's what we must find out. The problem is some of the things we are discussing. Many of us have not looked at it. We are so much in a hurry to become stars. We are so much in a hurry to get our names, everywhere, so that people will be everywhere, so that people will just be mentioning our names. But those things we must do, the steps, the things we must do, so that if our names, God is announcing us out there, it will be prominently strong. Which means that this is undeniable. Sometimes we don't take our time to do that. And there are the things we are talking about.
Balm of Gilead, right?
Yes, sir.
New record.
Bachawani.
Just saying.
In simple terms, Balm of Gilead, Yesu ni ayarisa. It's a balm, that's a healing balm. And then in this perspective, no, Yesu ena oyede ye healing balm. It means onuna ayarisa a one as a crown.
My freestyle.
And na mema elia.
So maybe.
Oju yefu.
My different lines.
Okay. When men turn you down, lift your eyes onto the hills. Do you feel so sick and you can't hold on anymore? Remember, he's your balm of Gilead. Yeah. When trouble comes your way, lay hold of his word. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah. Oju yefu way. Mensua ufiri suruto. Oh, come and do your miracle. I know you will.
So is this a style of music?
It's one of the styles.
Into be the commercial ones now. The Oba Pamuye no Just Blessing, PCS Star, Hima Messi, na Simu.
It depends. I mean, we have songs that cuts across. I mean, of course, Ghana should really watch out.
So it's not just going to be buffalo.
Oh, we in bruv, we would dreadful.
I mean, 80% buffalo now.
Yes, but yes, we'll have.
That's a compo Bam of Gilead. I'm probably compo in Tiase.
Yeah. Your other songs remember a local. I mean, local style, danceable tunes.
How do you do your work in the music? I mean, you have your own company.
Yes, sir.
Why your boss?
Yes, sir.
How do you get time for music?
Music, no, a offer. It's a calling. Me particularly, I know so much the music a calling because when you can't sleep because of something, when you go home and I mean, songs are just coming to you. I mean, I work with the people, they'll tell you that every now and then God is giving me new songs. Every now and then, I mean, song arrangements, and it's been there for years. So I would say it's a calling. It's something that God has called me into, and it is because of an assignment God has given me. As we move on, as days unravel, it will become much clearer to people, and people will begin to understand what we are really here for. So because it is a calling, I mean, Nyame probably obebu maten more calling since obebu maten afa juma midi as my businesses like what I do. I mean, hands, if it is something that one day will be accounting to God, I mean, so then it means regardless of how busy you are, it is incumbent upon you to make time and then get it done.
Bam of Gilead video, ba.
Bachwane.
Oh yeah, we should interview. Search for EBA, Bam of Gilead, BALME. Right, Bam Library. Look on the name, Bam of Gilead, Gilead GILEAD. Now, how much went into it?
You want me to talk about it here? Nothing less than $2,200.
Like 15,000 Ghana cedis.
Almost, maybe in but almost.
5 times it make you.
What you say?
5,000.
Yes, also, it depends on the concept. So, Usha concept now, we had to rent a whole warehouse. And then, of course, we needed some more cameras, some very, very quality cameras. And we had to change the whole place. When you watch the video, you think say in your room, will be warehouse or parking in Yamegu. So we had to get the whole warehouse, and then for close to like 5 days, had to book it for like 5 days. Yes, for this particular production, had to do the floor. It was a form you polish it. It was a painted wall. No, it was a a lot of things went into buying stuffs. And no more bono shoot to work. It really cost us.
Why would you shoot a video like that? I mean, 5 times it goes. Gonna go spot easy. I'm gonna make count. I'm going to say, I'm 3 times, 4 times, 6 times. So why would you pump such an amount in one music video?
Yes, it's because of what we wanted to achieve. Now, you say, Adiano. Achieve BB that I don't think money.
You do music, you have your real estate company. What else do you do?
I also have a studio, the Praise Factory Studios. It's a live recording studios. It's also
do you mean a live recording?
We in your life, though in your life, but your live productions ever.
Is it a matter?
We do. I mean, I'm into farming too.
Animal farming.
Animal farming.
Any Oscar. Oscar pa. Nti one I invest into or adwumanase or investor bi baby.
Oh, Edman and start the way I want and next time Shasia very humble. I mean, in a very, humble way. It's, it didn't start like this. It has taken quite some time for us to get to where we have gotten to. You need investor, I think you bomb buys and you be coiner. You need some very key investors be to do some projects.
And then real estate courses. Okay. Because you be program pa be 10 almost be say I'm going to ask up to date as I be assassinated, but and next 5 years as I be discussing. What can you want to want me for do a temporary be
Say ya
say you know can you can go to and you want to say you went to Nigeria for him no and you not kind
the way I walk cannot try no
so Nigeria for him you went to
man can is
okay, what can I say? Mamuntiu, na muntini you. Also, what can I say? What can I say?
Zion. Hey. Okay, me can say like in some ya teacher no about gospel industry pertinent issues are FAC industry. No na bubu bia so fine. And then Iba and his management stands for some few things. Adebia answer Nebeka and one boom say we are coming to do this. No, one of the key things that we looked at that we want to use our brand to address this issue because it may be say during our lifetimes we won't be able to change the status quo, but as we keep saying it, I said a war on a thick wall now person will to grow. Obetimi afa be a second kit and as a small hammer which is irrelevant to nyama pesa we no but they be out the ball back they be back on kakra e bi mpo wonnya no the ding if you keep hitting the same spot and you keep hitting it every day with time obetumu to grow. So what we want to do is say if we are during a lifetime we won't be able to change the status quo. But by campaigning or embarking on this campaign, a younger generation akumaso, I'm say these guys stood for something and a good cause. Let's now take over the baton and run with it. What I said is Ghana gospel music is really suffering. You alluded to a point which is very true. Say, I didn't Ghana. Maybe it's a question simple. How many of your gospel artists and MTN assign you as brand ambassadors? How many of your gospel artists and a global assign you as brand ambassadors? Any serious company be always our sign you be but our secular artists they are getting it. Now, what are they doing that we are not doing when we have the numbers?
You have numbers than a secular artist. Ode shatter si na de juma to so ode sakore si na de emamesi si o ode stone boy si o na de na si wa gospel artist o no mention secular artist.
Me kind of from the background say a Christopher those from Ghana sing sebi other faith. Yes.
But with the Christians pick cash out of their pocket to attend events, especially if I say Sako the Arapaholic. I mean, we charge 200, 300. The people who pay and go and watch. When a gospel artist charges 150 on the banner, they make Kaipa Frankie 5 a concert. Action chapels almost don't go. Now, don't pound 15 pound. All the gospel artists were on it. Joe, Ohima, Mercy, Nasi, Obapa, like all the Christmas is so. Just say be a normal day, be a August baby, Christmas. But 15 common fries are munya baby. Christopher the mafia.
I don't think it's Christopher and the mafia. I still think it still boils down to what you are giving to the people. Zion. Nipe bia wo wiase bia no ewo conscience. Nipe bia wo wiase bia no ewo will. The will to Bible class say nyame ka chom say made a papa ni bonia to many. Then he begged them. God didn't even force them to choose. God begged them to choose good. Nepe biano ewa dibi oni mua e free adepa. When you are giving quality to people, they will buy it. When you are not giving quality, it's likely they will not buy it. You see, there is something that the secular artists they are doing. We have done some research on Sanyamano. Now, you say, it is true. Gospel e nyamenyum. Nyamenyum e nyamesem yaka nyama yedi mamanfo. So you'd always have the devil fighting such a cause. Because this is a life-changing cause. We are there, oh yeah. Nipi biara, the way are obet in a classroom. Na obeti in some sa lecture by lecture. Say 7 years you are there, say 4 years you are there. By the time I'll be 4 years period, no. Then you say you are an accountant. What happened? You only sat and words were spoken to you. Sa and when you put words in song, nyamesem ewo nyoma na so bi tenase no ti nyamesem after a period of time e was say nyamesem no to me sand pana brabo. So the devil knows to say we are there best sanko for brabo. Trust me, the message we have Christopher, no, there's no message like our message. There's no message more powerful than the word of God. There's no secular music I can say a one message any nyamesem message a more powerful than nyamesem. Unless a secular music or can say my fanya nyamesem. But we have the most powerful message. So what will happen? Asema a cool being chair best son no. The devil won't also sit and watch it. He would fight it. But Bible says Bible says no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So these things they are there, they fight us. But I don't think they are the reasons why or the reason why we are where we are. I think yes, we are contributing to it. We have not looked at the game so well. It is a game. We must play it so well. Until who can say program be a man for a man.
Yeah.
But only said Joe Mertens will organize programs and the whole place have been. I mean those times or Jiska or pack it the whole place. And it didn't happen once, it happened severally. So what is he giving? That is making people want to come, pay and then come and enjoy. Sonny Badu, way back, I remember very well. I organized a program at the National Theatre, the Sam Sekotu Moho. I mean the place was packed. There was no space. People were standing outside. Or another one, is it Fantasy Dome you call it?
Sports stadium.
Before no.
Yes, it's Fantasy Dome.
And we buy Lionel Peterson.
Yes.
The place was packed. In fact, I'm not for critique.
That are shows. I mean, Hamilton.
Yes. Yes, of course. And so if these ones are doing it and it is working for them, what are they doing right that is making them pack their halls, auditoriums or Muyisu? What are they doing right?
Many gospel artists, Iba and Kasa, but your social media handles now.
Okay, that's a bit brave. Did you make a YouTube? In fact, go and watch out the video. And something happened.
Yeah, Freddie man. I saw a video in best gospel music video on here.
Yes.
Ujidi.
Mejidi because
so best gospel music video ever.
Was sharing a personal opinion.
In terms of Ujidi.
I believe it.
So music video.
I mean you.
Video best music video in Ghana.
Oh, Zama Felix. We have invested time. We have.
Yes. Question. Video no is the best gospel music video ever in Ghana.
Me can emphatically say music video no the best. Me because I'm just one person. I have my own opinion. Yes, my opinion. I can tell you that it's a quality video.
But is it the best gospel music video ever?
I've not seen all the gospel music.
But the ones now watch 5 compare 5 now. If in Ghana.
It be a better part of the best 2 and as the best 3.
So it is not the best.
I want to just. But it's a good video.
That means only Freddie Manyaji.
Many year dream pa.
But also near you, but all the now can say two. On the best ever.
Yes, or no say music videos on Washe. This one stands tall. Washe an opinion. And the question is, what did he see? What are the things he saw in the video in Tia? Of course, or can't wait anyway. This is somebody who is very, very, very prominent when it comes to Ghana music. And I'm saying is that what we have shot, we didn't do it because we wanted to be the best. We did it because we want to bless the heart of people, but we want to bless people's heart with something quality, apart from the song. And we invested time into it. We invested prayer into it. We invested planning, a lot of hard work into it. Mm-hmm. So if it has come out and somebody is saying it is the best, of course I agree with the person. But if you ask me, say, do I think that is the best for person man say propaganda?
How can you agree with somebody and about there's a different thing?
I'm not saying say I'm not agreeing with what you are saying. But the point I'm making is that we have invested all our time to ensure that such a quality has come out. I think people should go to the YouTube and go and judge for themselves if what Fedimas is saying is true.
But your search for Balm of Gilead, as I said earlier, EBA, Balm of Gilead official music video. Now I watch it. Na Pacho, we video now. There's a comment to us, commenting. So here, that's a best gospel music video ever since Bobo Yasia. Churuguo. Say Nyanswa. Churuguo. Ayawaka. Churuguo. Ninya need a comment section of honor. No omo enfa and developer omo brand no. So next time we travel for us. The kind of my question. A best ever answer. Can na scansion button. Come the bro. Just social media.
Okay, on Instagram now, EBA _ official. That is EBA _ official. And then same with Twitter, EBA _ official. And I feel about YouTube also. And your Balm of Gilead a number of songs I come up into you can go there and I think video go and watch it. Me per se in for and comment on the video. Go there, be sincere to yourself. Tell us what you think about the video, just like you've said. Go on YouTube and I search it Balm of Gilead. Do you know your EBA _ official? I feel about Facebook now is just EBA. Now that is it. Your website is www.ebaofficial.com.
So my Instagram handle is ZionFelix.com. I am verified. Go and follow me on Twitter, Eonia _ ZionFelix. I mean, can't you say me call Kenya in Christmas, spend Christmas in Nairobi with ZionFelix, 22nd to 27th December 2019. 050-3779-371, 050-3779-371. Call Good Shepherd Travel and maybe that, or maybe I could Dubai twice. Yako Singapore. It's time for us to spend Christmas here on the continent. So spend Christmas in Nairobi with ZionFelix, 22nd December to 27th. Christmas night, maybe dinner. Or Nairobi or the Rita. So it's 5,500 Ghana cedis. And our Burkina only new currency now 55 million. Old currency, but new currency now is 5,500 Ghana cedis. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. As usual, it is ZionFelix. And I'm Nibakasai. Bye bye.